Chrissy. On this week's Test the Trend, Brandy and I are looking at feelings of joy. Now, when it comes to well-being, happiness is an overall feeling that we seek, but it's a long-term feeling. It's something that we find probably adds up over time when we reflect on our lives in gratitude. But joy is momentary. It's visceral, it's energizing, and it always makes us feel alive. And the more we have, the more likely it will translate into happiness in the long run. So today I have the absolute pleasure of speaking to a woman who embodies joy in everything she does. She's a successful engineering consultant who moved from the corporate world into stand-up comedy and now hosts the amazing Balkan Comedy Bubble, which nurtures new talent. And not only is she exceptional behind the mic herself, but she also dons full Strictly regalia because she's a competitive ballroom dancer in her spare time. And you'll notice just one moment in her presence, you'll feel her warmth light up the room. I am with the sensational Gordana Micic.
Hello, lovely to be here. Thank you for inviting me, Audrey. And
thank you so much.
I'm a big fan of your show, so delighted to be here.
It's such a change, engineering into stand-up comedy. Tell me your story.
Coming from a very technical background, it is sometimes very, very dry. And having done many presentations, seminars, training for other younger engineers, I also mentor a lot of engineers who go to become chartered engineers. So this requires going through a lot of technical documentation. It is very important as an individual, for me, and I think everybody else will find the same, to find some kind of balance. So to find an expression outside of a very, very serious subject.
Sam got asked at the school, what does your mum do? And he said to the teacher, she tells jokes. And the teacher said, oh, she was a consultant. That's when she tells her best jokes.
I actually went into stand-up comedy after I lost my partner tragically. And I know this is kind of, mental health is so, so important. And sometimes we actually have a carpet taken under our feet, and finding the balance again when something so traumatic happens. I find myself with 3 children, being a single mother, and naturally my whole mood, I'm naturally positive and full of energy, it went down. And I had to really do some deep searching what it was that I enjoyed most, because in those times of great sadness, we forget what is it that actually makes our life tick. It's not getting paid for the work you do. It's not actually commuting to work every day. It's not going shopping on weekly basis. All those commercial activities stopped interesting me. I just wanted to be the best that I can for my children.
I reckon to have a successful relationship, you should always practice splitting up first, see how they behave, and if that works out, then you are safe to go.
Yeah. Our focus is often on getting things done, on achieving, and just enjoying what you've got and being happy with that. And sometimes it's just the view or the company that you have around you.
Tell me about the ballroom world and the competitive world. What is it like realistically?
Yes. Well, I thought at this point I'll put my dancing hat on. There we go, just to be a little bit more flamboyant, to separate myself. Still a comedian, you see, my little samba hat. For the dancing, I think it's a fantastic tool for anybody who wants to be fitter, who wants to be more confident. And it doesn't mean if you've got 2 left feet and if you like this music or the other. It reminds me to keep my body in the optimum position for myself. And that is to allow oxygen to feed my different parts of my body. So it's a very simple, common sense thing. But dancing gives you that edge on how you hold yourself, because you're being judged before you even step onto that dance floor. You are standing on the side. People are already looking, how composed are you? How focused, how you're standing, your feet, posture, shoulders, you know, are they down or are they up? Are you nervous? And actually having some playfulness with it, because it is about storytelling. When we get onto the dance floor, there is already a story sometimes given to us with that wonderful cocktail of music, that fusion. Then there will be lyrics on top of it. And then there is your own personal space and how you use it. And we call that floor craft, how you move around. So, and also how you carry yourself and facial expressions and how you're stretching, you know, everything speaks. When you're not even doing anything, you can actually do. For samba, I love it when you're busy, 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 and then you just stand there. You know, you can actually say so much with doing and saying so little.
I could talk to you all day about this, but we can't. We do have to finish now. But if someone wants to follow you or get in touch with you, how can we find you?
Well, my website is balkancomedybubble.co.uk, and I am also on the social media on Instagram at Micic Gordana. So somebody already took my old name, so I had to swap it around. And also on Facebook, Gordana Micic comedienne, or just looking for Balkan Comedy Bubble, it should appear.
Wow. Topping up your positivity reservoir, protecting your personal bubble, and finding joy in the simple things. And also, don't forget posture. All those are so important for our mental and physical health. Have a truly joyful time and see you soon.